Hello and welcome. My name is Marcos Mussolini and I'm a Senior Applications Engineer at Typhoon HIL. In this video, we'll be going through the features and improvements of the new and radically streamlined mask editor tool included in the 2025 software release of Typhoon HIL Control Center. The new mask editor is an easy and interactive tool to create component masks. You can drag and drop widgets, edit labels inline, move tabs, change property attributes, all while having a visual feedback of the end result. With the new editor comes a new widget type called layout. Those widgets don't create properties, but help with the organization of the mask. Now you can define property descriptions from the UI. They appear on the tooltip when hovering a property widget. With the recent integration of Typhoon Sim into Control Center, it was important to add to the editor attributes that depend on the selected perspective. Typhoon Sim, real-time, or integrated. Finally, a new tool called Matrix Editor is available for vector type edit box properties. This tool allows you to better visualize and edit lists or nested lists of values. Let's build together now a simple mask dialog with handler dynamics, so we can see some of the new features in action. You can access the mask editor by right-clicking on the subsystem component, finding the Mask submenu and clicking on Mask Editor. In the highlighted section on the left side, you'll find the property widgets and the layout widgets. You can simply drag and drop the selected widget into a tab of the Builder dialog, but you also can specify the exact widget position, as well as double-click a widget to add it to the last position of the currently displayed tab. On the right side you can find the Attributes panel. This panel allows you to edit the attributes of the selected widget, such as combo values or the unit, or even if the widget should be visible in the mask. As you define those attributes, you can observe their effect immediately. You also have some builder settings available. For example, you can show widget tooltips in the mask dialog or hide properties that are marked as invisible. Finally, we have the preview button. It displays the mask dialog as if you had double-clicked the component. And you can also use it to test your handlers that control dialog dynamics. Let's check the new handlers tab now. First, you can select the mask itself or one of the properties as the handler container, and the available handlers for that container will appear. After selecting the handler, you can type its Python code in the code editor at the center of the screen. In case no syntax errors were found, you'll be able to see or define variables and functions on the namespace outline panel. Now, for the second part of this tutorial, let's build a simple dynamic mask. First, let's open the mask editor and set the description of this component as 3-phase RLC load. Now let's add a combo box for the load type property and start defining its attributes. Load_type will be the name of the property, the label will be just load, and the available load types will be R, RL, RC, and RLC. Let's add now an edit box for the resistance property. The name of this property will be R, and let's also define the label and the unit for this one. Since the inductance and the capacitance widgets will be similar, we can start by duplicating the resistance widgets twice. And now we set the attributes. Let's now put the edit widgets within a collapsible section by properly positioning the top and the bottom parts of the section widget. We would like for the resistance load to be the default type. In this case, the inductance and the capacitance are not visible. We can now click on Preview to check how the mask dialog looks like. Notice that changing the load type has no effect on the mask. We're going to define some handlers now to create dialog dynamics. we're going to create a few functions on the mask initialization handler first. We need the R, L, and C property handles. By dragging and dropping from the containers list, we can easily add code snippets to get them. The first function we are defining hides the R, L, and C properties by using the schematic API instance for this model, which is named MDL. We do this by simply calling the hide property function for each one. The second function shows the properties according to the load type parameter. This parameter ultimately will be a string that originates from the selected value in the load type combo box. If the letter R is part of the string, we use the show property function to display the resistance property, and so on. We need to run these functions and update the visibility of the properties the moment we select one of the combo values. When we select a new value, the value edited handler is called, so we must define it. This one is very simple. We just drag and drop the functions we created from the namespace outline panel and replace the load type parameter with the new value of the combo box. Now let's check the results. And that concludes the tutorial. We hope that you have a great and improved experience creating masks with the new tool. If you'd like to know more about the mask editor or other features of the latest release, please refer to the links in the description below or send us a message. Thanks for watching.
Check the video description for more resources on this topic, including how to download and get started with Typhoon HIL Control Center for free. You can also visit HIL Academy to access free courses, expand your HIL testing skill set, and get certified. Subscribe to our channel to get notified about new content.